outside of that. Let's see whether ZETA have it in them.
And they're completely leaving ZETA.
It's another fake play. Up towards B long and then just contacting down short.
A bit of pressure, they start walking their way up into short. All of this space being gained. They hit a plant though, Laz is going to be making that call happen, so they should start to swarm around. Yay. Just holding down that showers area, Victor. Let's go for the swing. He saw the shorty, I'm sure of it. And he knows that's not an area he wants to contest.
Get me out of here. Laz with a shorty on the other side, no thank you. In the meantime, crashies has found a lurk that's happening, the big flank from TENN. When do they pull the trigger here,
so
ZETA
deep.
Division? When do they go?
Yeah, the trademark gets killed. It's going to be an instant ping, the flash as well. Right round the side, but OpTic have got the setup necessary in place as well. The protocols for it, and yeah, not quite doable for them.
Crushing.
Slow off the rip. Minor footsteps, bit of a jiggle peek from Laz. He's looking for that information. Actually, pre-fired a corner of it. Almost lucky that he only gets away without losing too much more, but as that was all happening, TENN was also just deciding, okay, well, I'll take a little duel. Wins it against Yay.
Yeah, that's impressive. Getting TENN online could be a serious win condition. Look how many smokes are down here. And Sugar Zero.
Big flash. But they got the coverage anyway.
Spike down B.
Gravity
Yeah,
well,
nice.
I think, placed inside of that star as well. They just were walking straight into a trap without even realizing it.
A very nice setup there from ZETA Division, and a good read that OpTic were going towards B long here. Now the spike is lost. A 2v4 doesn't look like a winnable one. I find it hard to count OpTic out, though. We've seen magic from them today.
Close snake by off to the side, FNS. Taking a bit too much damage to try and win that one out. Flash going so deep. Players is being pressured heavily now, deciding whether or not he wants to try and use a slow. Oh, the satchels as well. They just lift him up but a moment. Enough for him to just wrecking the movement and kind of aim. Unable to reset in the play. Victor, though, offloading the showstopper off to the back of the side. He finds it. What a dangerous round this is. OpTic didn't have much walking into it, but they've still managed to find themselves in such a winnable scenario. Not even committing the spike in the process. It's just gonna, just a straightaway rotation into it. And Marved spot him.
That's a great jiggle, actually, from TENN. Marved with a rifle could have just closed the round out right then and there. Instead, OpTic find themselves in a player advantage situation, but two of their players only have classics.
Yeah, that's the critical component, I think. They weren't able to get those weapons at the back of the A site.
At the same time, though, ZETA have no information on where these players are positioned. Could be in a myriad of positions.
And it's all on TENN. I mean, the guy is just stomping up long, aware of the play that's being happened, but the flash was mistimed. Actually caught straight onto FNS. Trailblazer spotted, not enough to reset the aim yet. I mean, Showers control still being held as well by ZETA Division. They might be set up to
30 seconds left.
Serious damage. Orbital strike. Straight through to try and clear it. Victor actually whipping his satchels a little bit, maybe intending to land on the top of the truck. All the utility going to be expended there.
But it's a fake. They're heading over towards B. They're egoing the Viper's pit, and they're in. They've killed Laz already.
Running straight through it. There's a battle just occurring all over the bloody shop. And crashes off into the corner. Cleans up the remains.
What a...
Straight through onto the B side, but the spike still dropped off in market. The Seekers pointing towards, you can see ZETA Division fully grouped up on this half by looking to try and convert an advantage with just the numbers. Ness gets the read on it. What a shot by Sugar Zero.
Marved is just deep in no man's land right
They
now.
spotted Spike. They have to try and pressure this one now, pincering through with the utility. They're still finding the pickups. They've walled it off. Has to be broken. Marv slowed, just holding the angle, and luckily finds his mark. Depth will fall, showstopper in hand. It is chaos that's breaking out right here. How often do you see fights taking place around this area of bind?
Victor, he ends up getting tagged, and he goes down. What on earth did I just watch? ZETA Division.
I'm assuming still in range of his rendezvous, but no, he's actually not. Doesn't have the lit up vest. Just contacting in, knowing that it's been given free range. Okay, Depp holds that angle down. Luckily, Marved is there, but now, okay. Gravity well to slow any sort of fast tempo play off the back of these picks.
And Sugar Zero hears them retreating, so he doesn't call for the rotate just yet. It's going to be the dog clearing out B long. Should be fairly confident this is going to be an A hit as soon as they hear the utility on the repush.
Flash around the side, Sugar Zero. I mean, the minerals on this guy just spamming with a Vandal through the smokes. The counter spam opportunities are there. Still a nade as well. Dissuades the plant. They just can't quite find their way onto it.
And look how fast Sugar Zero is to get inside the Viper's pit, looking for the players that are trying to establish control. And this now makes it dangerous for both teams.
Has to respect it.
OpTic are starting to push in deep though. Marv needs to cover as the plant goes down.
Definitely needs to be covered. The spam, one straight bullet will do it. The plant does go down, but Marv with the perfect swing. Sugar Zero taken out. Now it's up to TENN. Can he shut this one down? He finds it. Just up to FNS. With the Viper's pit up, he could find the angles, the timings, but the smoke integrity, as you can see at the top of the screens, it's falling. What a snake bite, Laz! The awareness off the charts.
Really well done there. ZETA Division dealing with the push as it came through. It looked really scary. OpTic are throwing another weird thing into that line. I wonder if they clear this position for Laz.
Just holding it. The spray through, it is instantly traded. Now Marv does have his ultimate. Potentially going to be using it to clear through the lamps once more. He's holding it.
Dep's getting into very dangerous territory here.
This could be brutal. Marv thinks twice about it.
Could have tried to go for the punish there. The dog as well.
Maybe not looking to expend the ultimates into this round, but still 40 seconds remaining.
Marv is still thinking about it, holding up his iPad. Yeah. Maybe just depending on if they get some information.
Where's this guy?
Dep is out of danger right now.
Smoke's dropped down. There's the orbital strike, a different location. Dep forced to swing into it, and somehow, miraculously, he does find one before eventually being turned into mincemeat.
There's a flank happening right now too. Sugar Zero deep behind, and they're all taking the teleporter right before the flank comes through. Sugar Zero, he can't stop them in short, and he can't stop them at sand either. This plant is going to go down, but they're fast on their heels.
The weight and just rips straight his way into Hookah. He finds the one. Marv's luckily there on the top of the tube. Takes him out still, 2v2. The weaponry, not fantastic, but Marv the rifle, he's doing all the work for them. 4 kills, surely. Not going to ace this one up, and FNS knows he can just play the time. Crow, in such an impossible task. Skips across. Just a quick little tap as well, trying to bait the positioning. FNS with the swing comes through, but Marv, immaculate time. Working his way through, just dodges the timing of it, but Victor, he spots him out. The movement, quick little sidestep, he spots exactly where the player's playing through, but still the swings are there. Sugar Zero, 2 picks for him, quick little reset, not enough to remove Ye from the battlefield.
And FNS found 2 from Hookah as well. The OpTic players just pumped the brakes a little bit, set up on angles. They're able to find it. Have they got any idea where TENN is playing from? Yeah, the smoke just completely cuts him off.
Yeah, what the hell do you even do here if you're TENN? Got a rifle, but you spent everything coming into this round.
And these brimstone smokes last forever. The molly at his feet as well. What can he possibly do?
What can he do?
OpTic have got the read every time.
Nade to the back of it, but the crossfire, it's just there.
You want to play?
Gonna try and do something. Wall off to the one side, showstopper, baited! The rendezvous's there, and with only a judge, he doesn't have the range. Slow could be quite good, but TENN is just being so punished.
He's stuck inside it.
Fully ready for
the snake bite.
The adaptation, Crow straight through the wall. The door in play, and now to resurrect. They are chucking everything at it. Flick of the wrist, whips it around Sugar Zero. Can he do enough for them? Seems like he might have just set this one up nicely. Crashies left. The 1v4. ZETA Division desperate to get this round on the board. And Angle has to commit to teleporting away. The nade as well being played. Dep just sticking this plan. Control of the front of the site is a bit scary. It's a bit skew. Whiff still the swing. FNS. Oh, it's a bit of a whiff. With the frenzy in hand, could have potentially got 2, but maybe his teammates could back him up and start clearing up the remainders of these players. Still holding it through. Ye just rips his way through the sky. They found the pistol round off the back of it. And here is where we have to ask the question, Josh. We may be looking moments away, inches away for OpTic.
Still get out of there. While they have 2 players dedicated to clearing out short. Once this wall drops, they'll find a timing to get back in.
Contacting up to the smoke, the boombot as well, TENN. He's got the rifle, he wins that one up against Victor. Despite the fact that it looked like Victor got that first shot accuracy off, but running the Spectre still. Do they anticipate that? Yay! ADS and up, he's lucky to get the 1. The trade is there at the end of the day.
Spike planted.
A little bit unusual. Nice utility usage from Sugar Zero. Puts the stun onto Marv, swings in lamps, clears that one out. And so far, they are methodically clearing OpTic's bonus round away.
Swing a bit awkward here. FNS is quite weak. Getting into the duel, but ZETA Division, they put one on the board. They keep 3.
Be long.
Yeah,
So you're trying to drive people, funnel them into Ye.
Yeah. And they have a heads-up awareness. TENN. Marv tries to re-clear that as well as soon as Ye gets taken out. They had a crossfire setup, but this time the fundamentals on show for ZETA Division. That's what they need if they want to carry this one forwards. Great start.
Yeah, winning those crucial duels. It's been something that Marv's been excellent at. Finding timings, winning the duels that he should, and also getting some that he shouldn't. ZETA have got to be clean about this kind of stuff.
Bit of counter spam, Victor. Obviously the decay doing its work, making him quite low. Trailblazer in play, Depp walling across. The quick spam though, the response is instantly there, but they're aware of where Victor's placement was, I think. Spamming through with the Vandal.
Spike planted.
He's an easy target, even though there was a smoke in the way. And crashies and FNS, they just opt to save. The call is made.
And so far, ZETA are finding good success with these short pushes. They've got the Astra utility to clear lamps. The Sage Wall comes up and, you know, blocks up anybody trying to play from triple or showers. They have a late push showers from Sugar Zero this time, instead of using him to clear lamps out. But ZETA have clearly got a good game plan in terms of how they want to run this execute. Can OpTic figure out a counter? I mean, they've thrown a couple of different looks at it so far. None of them have really worked. But they've got some time to work with because they did so well in the first half and picked up the pistol.
So I mean, even though...
And now you get to see them implement the strategic change that they discussed in the timeout.
Yeah.
They've got Ye with a tour de force over up here. Cosmic Divide shuts him out utterly.
It's a rapid play. ZETA Division just want to be playing with complete pace as well. Trying to take control of the back of the site showstopper, but do they anticipate Ye up top? He whips a shot, but eventually the rescope, he connects it. ZETA Division though, barreling through. They need to deal with the showers control because they are about to get sandwiched as soon as this Cosmic Divide fades. Right now, do they anticipate that Ye's up top? Yes, they forced the rendezvous, so he has to TP back to safety, but FNS have another timing. The spray control! Not enough to shut down Sugar Zero, but he might have just done enough with that.
Flash through. Laz knows it's a fake.
2v2.
Might find an opportunity here to push from back lamps. And Sugar Zero on the Astra has just been nasty in these situations.
The nerves. Laz repositions all the way back into short. They're gonna do this. Blazes and the smoke just running into it.
The timing just brutal for Sugar Zero there.
They do play around this Viper's Orb and the Snake Bite. They do get half. OpTic. Bit of room to play for. Laz has to be aware of this now. He sees it. Has to win out the duels. Not enough for him to do it. Can't pull it through. OpTic. They reach round number 11. It's an important round for ZETA.
I've got your trail.
Well, he's not good, but now the Seekers to lead it through. Trying to play for a bit of showers. Control, Marved. He goes down. Victor's there. The return of a bit of the fire coming through now. The showstopper in play. TENN does take him out, but it's a trade, just a 1-for-1. Exchanging for it, and Ye finding the timing with the Seekers in play. He's pushing all the way through. Is Deb going to realize this? He doesn't anticipate that the space, the positioning was already taken.
It's a great reposition from Sugar Zero, though, in the middle of the clutch. Utilizes the flash from Crow to get tucked up into an angle at triple. Do FNS and Ye protect this at all? Sugar Zero just opens himself up, and it's a free kill for FNS.
Gives it for FNS, and now the angle's going to be watched as well. They know when a flash comes through. FNS just sticking it off the site angle. It's half, but he finds it in the end. Crow with the Red Bull clutch. Have to show the respect. ZETA Division cannot be caught unaware because of moments like this. OpTic will cook something up on the fly. The nade into the swing. Marved with the bullet tag. There was no escape for TENN.
FNS has used his Viper's Pit over at showers. They want this round. They smell blood in the water here, OpTic.
They know that they can commit the ultimates into it, especially with that initial pick. Still, Sugar Zero just lurking all the way through. And all the players at OpTic, look at this. Grouped up, rotating.
Does Sugar Zero hear that through spawn? OpTic tried to slow things down because they know that they could be close. The spike is moving back towards A.
No.
That's where everyone from OpTic is.
And I think he's caught the timing for it. A headhunter. 3 shots all it takes. Make it a 4th. That's value for money. 2 players taken out. And you just cannot give OpTic an inch. On these thrifty rounds, they will turn it around. They will turn it against you.
The read, the shots, everything's been here so far. And Depp and Crow asked to do the impossible once more. Ye is again ready to meet them.
Set up 3 bullets in his hand. Dropping straight through, trying to find the timing as well. They work their way through the wall into the back, and Ye, this guy is a monster. The rest of his team backing him up, and
And a trophy.
be immense for them. A lot of pressure on their shoulders when they were coming into this tournament. Clearly see their attitudes. They feel like they've got something to prove.
Marved and Victor.
Pushing all the way deep here. Are they going to clear this corner? Marved has to try and spam it out here. Is there going to be any counter spam? He's so low, 58 health. He's going to be able to get to safety.
They've lost Lamb's control. Do they realize this already?
Pushed all the way through. Viper's Pit also dropped down. This is a classic ZETA Division attack play. But is it going to be the read for them? The spam through. Victor finds it. They know! OpTic are so aware. ZETA, this is in their playbook, pushing all the way through. Only 2 players left standing. And OpTic moments away. But ZETA Division, they answer back, rattled through the shots. FNS swinging through. It's all on depth. 1 player left alone, and he